Hey everyone, welcome. Grab a coffee, get comfortable because we're going to spend some quality time together today talking about something that might just be the single most important factor in your long term career success. I want to start with a story about two people I once knew. Let's call them Alex and Ben. Alex was a genius, a true 10x developer, the kind of person who could look at a tangled mess of code and, in an afternoon, turn it into something elegant and efficient. His hard skills were off the charts. He knew five programming languages, was a master of cloud architecture, you name it. Ben was also a developer on the same team. He was good, solid, but he wasn't Alex. He'd sometimes ask Alex for help. His code was clean, but not revolutionary. 5 years later, guess who was the director of engineering leading a team of 50 people? It was Ben. And Alex? Alex was still a senior developer, still brilliant, still highly paid, but he'd hit a ceiling. He was stuck. What happened? It's the exact reason you clicked on this video. Alex had the hard skills that opened the door wider than for anyone else, but it was Ben who had the soft skills to build an empire inside that building. Today, we're not just going to talk about this, we're going to dissect it. This is a deep dive, a masterclass for every working professional who feels like they're doing great work but not getting the recognition or advancement they deserve. We'll explore why there's a growing divide between hard and soft skills, why soft skills are the ultimate weapon in our complex modern world, and most importantly, how you can start developing them today. All right, let's get on the same page. The terms hard skills and soft skills are a bit, well, terrible. Hard sounds concrete, valuable. Soft sounds fluffy, optional, nice to have. Let's ditch that. Think of it this way: hard skills are your tools. They are specific, teachable, and measurable. Things like Python programming, graphic design with Adobe Suite, financial modeling in Excel, speaking Spanish, or performing surgery. You can get a certificate for them. They're the what you do. Soft skills are your craftsmanship. They are how you use the tools. They're about how you interact with people, how you approach problems, and how you manage yourself. Communication, empathy, critical thinking, leadership, adaptability. They are much harder to measure, but you feel their absence immediately. They're the how you do what you do. A carpenter can have the most expensive saw in the world, hard skill, but if they can't listen to the client's vision, collaborate with the electrician, or adapt when they discover a problem with the foundation, soft skills, they're just a person with a saw, not a master builder. So, why is this conversation happening now more than ever? For decades, the mantra was be the best at your craft. Why the shift? Three big reasons. One, the rise of AI and automation. Let's be blunt. Any task that is repetitive, rule based, and predictable can and will be automated. Many technical hard skills fall into this category. AI can analyze data faster than any human. It can write decent code. It can draft a legal document. But what can't it do? It can't navigate a delicate negotiation with a key partner. It can't inspire a burnt out team. It can't feel the room, show genuine empathy for a customer, or make an intuitive leap to solve a problem it's never seen before. The machines are taking the hard skills, leaving the uniquely human soft skills as the key differentiator. To the age of complexity, our problems are getting messy, they're interconnected. Think about launching a product today. It's not just about building it, hard skill. It's about navigating global supply chains, marketing to diverse cultural audiences, complying with international data privacy laws, and managing a remote team across 6 time zones. You can't just code your way out of that. You have to collaborate, communicate, and think critically across different domains. Complex problems demand high level soft skills. 3. Globalization and remote work. The office isn't just one building anymore. Your team might be in Bangalore, Berlin, and Boston. How do you build trust when you can't have lunch together? How do you ensure clarity when communication is all through text and video calls? Skills like clear written communication, cultural intelligence, and the ability to build rapport digitally are no longer optional. They are the very foundation of a functioning modern team. Okay, theory is great, but this is a video, so we're going deep. We're going to break down the five most critical empire building soft skills. For each one, we'll cover what it really is, why it matters, and give you actionable exercises you can start this week. This seems obvious, right? But it's the most misunderstood skill of all. It's not about having a big vocabulary or talking a lot. True communication is the art of transferring an idea from your brain to someone else's, perfectly intact and inspiring the desired action or feeling. It breaks down into three parts: clarity and brevity, speaking and writing. Can you explain a complex idea simply? Before your next big email, ask yourself, what is the one thing I need this person to know and the one thing I need them to do? Write that first, cut the rest. Active listening. Most of us don't listen, we just wait for our turn to talk. Active listening is about making the other person feel heard. O actionable exercise, the paraphrase plus technique. In your next conversation, after someone makes a point, don't just jump in. Say, so if I'm understanding you correctly, you're saying, and you feel about it, is that right? This is a superpower. You will see people's entire demeanor change. Presenting and persuasion. This isn't just for salespeople. It's about convincing your boss your idea has merit. It's about getting your team excited about a new project. Oh, pro tip: structure your arguments using the problem agitate solve framework. Start with the problem, explain why it's painful or costly, agitate, and then present your idea as the solution. If your IQ gets you the interview, your EQ gets you the promotion. Emotional intelligence is the ability to perceive, understand, and manage your own emotions and to recognize and influence the emotions of others. Self awareness, the foundation. Do you know what you're feeling and why? Do you know your triggers? Oh, actionable exercise, the daily emotional audit. Set a reminder on your phone for midday. When it goes off, stop for 60 seconds. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? What caused this feeling? Just naming the emotion, e.g., I'm feeling anxious because of that upcoming deadline, reduces its power over you. Self management. This is what you do with that awareness. It's the pause between a trigger and your reaction. It's about choosing a thoughtful response instead of a knee jerk reaction. Social awareness. Empathy. Can you read a room? Can you sense what your colleague is feeling even if they say, I'm fine? Empathy isn't agreeing with someone, it's understanding their perspective. Relationship management. This is where it all comes together. It's about inspiring others, resolving conflicts, and collaborating effectively. In an age of infinite information, the ability to think clearly is rare and valuable. Critical thinking isn't about being negative, it's about being a detective. It's about looking at a situation and asking the right questions. The root cause analysis, the five whys. When a problem occurs, don't just solve the symptom, ask why 5 times to get to the root cause. Oh, example, the report is late. 1. Why? The data wasn't ready. 2. Why? The other department didn't send it. 3. Why? They were waiting for an approval. 4. Why? The manager who approves it was on vacation. 5. Why? There's no backup approval process. Oh, aha! The problem isn't the late report, it's the fragile approval process. Now you can solve the real issue. Avoiding cognitive biases. Our brains take shortcuts that lead to errors. Confirmation bias, seeking info that confirms what we already believe, is a career killer. Or actionable exercise, appoint a devil's advocate. In your next team meeting, officially assign one person the role of respectfully challenging the group's assumptions. What if we're wrong about this? What's the biggest risk we're ignoring? This forces deeper thinking. The world is changing faster than ever. The 5 year plan is dead. Adaptability is your career's immune system. It's about your ability to pivot in the face of change and your resilience to bounce back from setbacks. Cultivating a growth mindset. This is the core concept from Carol Dweck. Do you believe your abilities are fixed? I'm just not good at public speaking, or that they can be developed. Public speaking is a skill I can build with practice. Learning agility. It's not about what you know, it's about how fast you can learn something new. Oh, actionable exercise, the comfort zone challenge. Once a quarter, intentionally take on a small task or project you know nothing about. Volunteer to organize the team event. Offer to help the marketing team with some data analysis. The goal isn't to become an expert, it's to practice the feeling of being a beginner and learning on the fly. Resilience. You will fail. You will face rejection. Resilience is the muscle that gets you back up. It's about seeing failure not as an identity, I am a failure, but as an event. That attempt failed. What can I learn and how can I try again differently? Leadership is the ultimate soft skill. And let me be crystal clear, leadership is not a title. I've seen interns who were leaders and VPs who were just managers. A manager has people who work for them. A leader has people who follow them. Leadership is influence. It's about making the people around you better. It's about creating an environment where others can do their best work. Taking ownership. True leaders take the blame and give the credit. When something goes wrong, they say, I need to fix this. When something goes right, they say, the team did an amazing job. Developing others. Are you hoarding your knowledge to make yourself indispensable, or are you actively mentoring and teaching others to lift the entire team? Oh, actionable exercise, Nee. Find your mentee. You don't need a title to be a mentor. Find someone on your team who is new or struggling. Take 15 minutes a week to check in with them. Offer to review their work. Share a resource that helped you. This is leadership in its purest form. The synthesis, building your empire. We've covered a lot, and you might be thinking, this is overwhelming. So let's bring it all together. It's not hard skills versus soft skills. It's hard skills multiplied by soft skills. Your hard skills determine your potential impact. Your soft skills determine how much of that potential you actually realize. Alex, the brilliant coder, had a potential of 100, but with soft skills of 1, his total impact was 100. Ben had a hard skill potential of 60, but with soft skills of 10, his impact was 600. He built an empire not because he was the best coder, but because he could amplify the work of 50 other coders. Your career is a building. Your hard skills are the bricks and the steel. They are essential. Without them, you have nothing. But your soft skills are the architecture, the mortar, the project management, and the interior design. They are what turn a pile of bricks into a skyscraper. So, where do you start? Don't try to master all of this at once. Pick one, just one actionable exercise we talked about today. The paraphrase plus technique, the daily emotional audit, the 5 whys. Commit to practicing just one of those for the next 30 days. That's it. Because hard skills open the door, they get you a seat at the table. But your ability to communicate, to understand, to adapt, to lead, those are the skills that allow you to rearrange the furniture, to redesign the room, and to eventually own the entire building. They are the skills that build the empire. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this was valuable, give it a like and let me know in the comments which skill you're going to work on first. Now go out there and start building.